This is the third and final segment of the assembly instructions for Sun Protection Zone's 2-pallet display for Sam's Club stores. Hopefully you recruited a helper and you're ready for the final step, installing both headers. We'll begin with the child pallet. First, be sure you have the header oriented correctly by matching the graphics on each side of the header with the merchandise you arranged on the display. Now simply lift the header into place over the frame and clothing and fit the notches in the header over the top of the frame on both 48-inch sides of the pallet. The header assembly will overlap the yellow side panels on the 48-inch sides and should be centered atop the display. Now for the adult header assembly. This is easier to install if you take the time to remove the 2-2 blue zip rash guards from the center 2 extension bars and spread the short sleeve shirts apart on the opposite side. Now you'll have more room to work with. To properly orient the header, note the 2 long notches on one side of the header. These fit over the center extension bars on the 2-2 blue side of the display. Now hoist the assembly over the frame and clothing. The rectangular notches in the header will fit over the top yellow bars on the 48-inch sides of the pallet, with the 2 long triangular notches sliding over the center extension bars on the 2-2 blue side. Once seated properly, allow the mirrored hat panels on the 40-inch sides to collapse down so the notches on these panels rest on the sidebars behind the top hat bins as shown. Now simply readjust the merchandise you moved earlier to mount the header assembly. Finally, do a quick walk around both pallets to be sure your merchandise placement correctly corresponds with the price signs and header card information on all 8 sides. If all your handiwork looks like this, you did a fantastic job, and we thank you for that. This concludes the 3-part video assembly series for the Sun Protection Zone Sam's Club displays. We hope it was helpful.